Hello, 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 hello. This is Rhapsody, your friendly neighborhood growth hacker, aka the Reverend Dr. Rhapsody on Rumble, aka Mr. underscore Transformer on the TikTok. On YouTube, it's Rhapsody underscore B, and on Facebook, it's just Rhapsody Barrera. I appreciate your time today. I'm grateful to you for showing up and participating in whatever this winds up being today. Again, I'm showing up with a clean slate, and we're just going to see what the universe drops into my head as we move along. Maybe there's somebody out there that has a need that I might be able to fulfill, and I will do my best to fulfill it. One thing you need to know, well, two things you need to know. First of all, of the people that watch my video on YouTube, only 3% subscribe. So please, if we could get the other 97% to subscribe, that would be beautiful. On Rumble, there are literally 0 people subscribing. So if we could just back the truck up on Rumble and start subscribing, that would be lovely. That would be wonderful. That would be marvelous. It would be out for Rigno standing. And if you're watching it on Facebook, please like the page, whichever page you might find yourself on. And wherever you're seeing the video, please like the video, please share the video, please comment on the video, so you can let the algorithms know that there is a hunger for what we have going on here, and it can send it out to more people, so more people can get help, and more people can live the life they love, and that's just all I got to say about that. Next topic. There'll be a link in the description if you're watching it on YouTube or Rumble. There'll be a link in the post if you're watching it on Facebook for you to get 1 full week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. That's 7 live coaching sessions every week. And after you get through that first week, I'm sure you'll fall totally in love with it. And you can either pay for the masterclass up front, or you can talk to the people and they will set up a payment program for you, whatever payment plan fits in your budget. And the Magnetic Mind Masterclass runs an entire year. That's 1 whole year of rewiring the gunk that's back here, that's been put there by family, put there by the media, put there by entertainment, and all this stuff telling you all these wrong things that just don't really work. But I guess, somebody must have thought, if we just keep saying it, well, they'll think it works, and they'll just keep rolling down the road with it. And one of the thoughts that just came into my head, and no, this isn't the dating channel, it's the thing that popped in my head. I told you I was going to give you what I got, and this is what I got. The Disney fantasy, every girl's a princess, every man is supposed to be a prince, killing dragons for the princess, showing up with lost slippers to find the princess, doing whatever he needs to do to woo the princess to his space. In the real world, the way things ought to be, as the Rush Limbaugh book was titled, it's actually the other way around. Because one of the things is, and this is just true throughout humanity, I'm not just making this up. Women are loved unconditionally. Men, on the other hand, are loved from what they produce. If you're not a man that's producing, you're not likely to get the love and or respect and or attention from any woman who's out there just golden as she is. That's just the way it is, kids. And when we tell women that we're the prize, they stand aghast. Oh, what are you talking about? Whatever do you say? That's not true. And the thing is, okay, well, another thing to flip on its head before I get any further. Um, One of the confusing points for women is they think that the same thing that attracts a man to her is the same thing that attracts her to a man. And it's not true. Because, as we said, men are respected, approached, and catered to for what they provide. Women, all we really want from you, I mean, like there's the three S, but okay. All we really, sorry, all we really want from you is food, peace, and emotional support. That's it. You got a house? We don't care. You make six figures? We don't care. We could give less than a shit how much money you make because, as the wife used to say, God rest her soul, what's mine is mine and what's yours is mine too. And the way marriages go these days with a 50% divorce rate, 80% initiated by the woman, that I lost my thought. Hold on. Okay, so the woman is attracted to the man by what he brings to the table. Women think that they are the table. That's not true either. But a woman is attracted to a man by what he brings to the table. A man is attracted to a woman by her femininity. And this whole girl boss idea, it's like feminism run awry on steroids fueled by crack. Basically. And it's like feminism taught women that what they need to do is turn into men. And real men, your alpha men, your alpha 2.0 men, they don't want to be in a relationship with another man. We don't. We don't. We have zero desire for that whatsoever. Like, I remember hearing my girl Whitney Cummings talking about it on a podcast that she was talking to the podcast person about a relationship that she was in, and she thought that a woman being antagonistic to a man was sexy and attractive. And she told her man that, and he explained to her, why do you think I want to have to come home and fight with you? Because for us, the reality is we walk out that door and it's war. Every single effing day. We do not want to have to come home and to fight another war. We want to come home to someone who's going to bring us peace. We want to come home to someone who's going to bring us joy. We want to come home to someone who's going to bring us, what I like to say, is an environment within which we may choose to be happy. That's one of the things I always tell women. I'm not here to make you happy. If we are in a relationship on any level, my goal, my mission, is to give you an environment within which you may choose to be happy, because I can't make you happy. And so much of what I've been seeing nowadays from different people talking about the dating structures and whatnot, it's almost like we we can't make you guys happy anyway. It's like something in you that once, and I say in you, but it's in me too. It's like I can pine away after a woman for a ridiculous amount of time, and then once the gate is unlocked and I am in the door and I am in there, I don't know what it is. It's like something comes over me after a period of time and I'm like, she's all right, but like, what's next? It's like, and for women, that's just more of a regular thing where actually I have a family member that told me that the key to a happy relationship between a guy and a girl is for, if you're the guy, to be 40% invested and to have the girl be 60% invested. And that's something that I've heard from women also, that the person who's least invested in the relationship is the one who controls the relationship. It's not fair, it's not nice, it's not cute, it's not pretty. That's just the way it is. And we just have to deal with it. And no, I'm not anti-women. Gonna, give some support on the woman's side. I remember I had a conversation with one of my sister's girlfriends about this, and the sad fact is that there are a lot of women who have been put in the position where they have to be the man. Because for whatever reason, the man wasn't around, maybe he passed away, not likely most of the time it's him not being around, or her choosing to give him the boot because he's no longer cute anymore, he's no longer sexy anymore, he's no longer bringing irons to the fire, if you will, if you know what I'm saying, okay? Alright. Sorry. And they are then forced to take the role of the man if they have children. Now, one of the things that I'm just now coming to, I got a couple of people I want to run this by, and I'm going to run it by you guys first because, hey, I'll probably get a straighter answer from you than from the other people. And it's this. Once you get to a certain age, you like to believe that you still have many options that you had, say maybe even 20 years ago if you're 60. And the reality is, as far as ropes go, you are at the end. You are not only at the end of your rope, you are at the end of your rope, and your knot is unfurling, and the sweat from your hands is causing it to slip from the rope, putting you in a position where you might seriously have to consider remarrying the man you divorced. I just saw a few heads explode, so I'm going to let a few people clean that up. And people think that would be something I'm just saying just to try to get a rise out of somebody. But the reality is, my reality was, even though I know the world is still my oyster, I know that I have more opportunity than ever before. I do, because men's sexual market value increases over time, and women's sexual market value decreases over time. The crossing point is like 23, somewhere between 23 and 28. And after that, it's like men just keep going this way, and women just keep going that way, and then they flatten out somewhere down here. But what I'm saying is, even toward nearing the end of her life, because my wife passed away a couple of years ago, God rest her soul, and she had even gotten sick recently, but I had come to a point where I was seriously considering re-engaging and reuniting with my wife. I mean, I was thinking about her today, just out walking around, doing stuff. And, okay, yeah, great. She had mad skills that I'm not going to go into detail, but they were mad enough to keep me actively married for 9 years. She could cook more and better than anybody I've ever seen in my life. I would say she could take a paper bag and make it taste like filet mignon, and you wouldn't even know the difference. She's that chick. And the other thing was that she was just so funny. Oh my goodness. And it's like, and me, I'm a goofball anyway, so I'm just naturally goofy, and coming from a family sea of family members that are just naturally goofy, naturally silly, and even when we do things that are wrong, it's like I would be like wrong on a regular basis. I don't know, because I'm a man, and and she would just come up with the funniest lines, and I couldn't help but laugh because I was like, yeah, I'm supposed to be mad at you right now, but that was funny. So congratulations, I played myself, and you made a joke out of it. Juice by you. Also, I like to let folks know she was in Mensa For those who don't know, that's where the smart kids go. So one of the things that she figured out, and I'm going to pass it on to you on a, not a silver platter, but in the palm of my hands, here you go. Women, pay attention. My wife was so smart that she figured out that the way to keep things flowing is, if there's an argument, come up with a solution and make it look like it's my idea. If there's a challenge that we're dealing with, come up with a solution and bring it about in such a way that it sounds to me like I thought of it. She's the smart one. But she's the smart one. Smart enough to know that men in our ego game is just ridiculous. And if you can do something to feed that ego, that man is not going to be near as much of a problem if you make it your mission to stomp on his ego every chance you get every day of his life. Why do you think he left? I'm just saying. It's like, that shit's funny to y'all, to some of y'all, until you get a taste of the real world after a while, and you're like, ooh, man. I guess he wasn't that horrible after all. Maybe I can pull him back, and if you're too slow to the game, some other woman might come along and snatch him right up. Because they're like, oh, he's so much better off than all these other guys that I have to deal with. He's got a job. He's got somewhere to live. He's got a car. He doesn't hit me. He doesn't embarrass me in public. He's pleasant to be around. People just don't realize how much mileage you get out of just being pleasant to be around. You don't have to be a beauty queen. You don't have to be a movie star. Just be pleasant to be around. Be pleasant by default. You'll get more friends that way. It's easier to acquire a partner that way. It's just easier all around. Make it a point that you become the person that is so easy to get along with, that so many people are coming your way wanting to spend time with you that you literally don't have time to spend time with them all. And then you get to pick who you want to spend time with because you're worth spending time with. And that, my friend, man, I've unfortunately, I lost my way back there. I'm thinking I probably have more to put out, and I'll very likely just put that in some other video. But for right now, for today, that's going to do it. And I'm so grateful to you for showing up today. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I'm enjoying my new toy. I just bought a ring light today. You're like, finally! He doesn't look like a zombie. Anyway, bought a ring light. Happy about it. Okay, thank you for your time. Thank you for watching the video so far all the way to the end. And remember, on YouTube, only 3% of the people who watch my videos subscribe. Please subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. On Rumble, 0 people are subscribing, watching my videos. Please subscribe on Rumble. If you're watching the video on one of the Facebook pages, please like the page. Anywhere you see the video, please like the video, please share the video, please comment on the video, and let the various and sundry algorithms know that there's a desire, a strong desire, for this content wherever they're at, and they need to send it out to more people so more people can get help, and more people can live a better life, and more people can feel better about themselves, and more people can just do well for themselves more than they are now, under their own steam, under their own power. Also, remember, the link in the description for YouTube and Rumble, the link in the post for Facebook, has access for you to gain access for 1 free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, put together by the great and wonderful Christopher Duncan. He spent 15 years under all of the best people, learning all of the best stuff took all of the best stuff out of each one of them and put it all into this one package that we call Magnetic Mind, that we called the Conscious Education Company. So click on the link, get your free week of the Magnetic Mind Masterclass. That's 7 live coaching sessions every week and access to 6 years of previously recorded coaching sessions that you can go through. If you have a challenge that you're dealing with, just plug the topic in the search bar, pick a year, and you'll see a number of sessions pop up. Pick a session, watch the session, take notes, do what they tell you to do in the session. They're only here to help. They're only here to help. And you won't know the fullest extent of the help that's available if you don't participate in the coaching session. You have to participate in the coaching session in order for this to work. So check out your free week in the Magnetic Mind Masterclass, and we will see you on tomorrow's video. And until then, I hope you have a great day. Enjoy your life, enjoy yourself, and we will speak unto you on the next video tomorrow. Okay? Okay. So, bye-bye, everybody. Yeah.